So there have already been a lot of roller coasters opened around the world this year, and not even all of them have opened yet, but the ones that have opened are just absolutely changing the way we see roller coasters forever. But which ones are the best roller coasters that have opened so far this year at the time of recording this? Now, this video, it's just an experiment that I thought of, and this is probably the only one. This is probably a one-off time that I'll make this type of video. Although if you guys really like this video, then make sure to tell me in the comments, and I might think of making some more videos just like this one. But to decide which roller coaster is the best roller coaster that has opened so far, I've taken basically 5 roller coasters out of a pool of how many dozen that have opened so far. I mean, there's loads on RCDB. A lot of them are like family coasters, but there are some extreme ones as well. And the first one I've got is Abyssus at Energylandia, and this ride opened last Wednesday on the 14th of July, and it is a Vekoma shockwave coaster that opened in Energylandia in Poland, and it has 2 launches, and I think the maximum speed is like 54 miles an hour or something, and it is obviously themed to the ocean, and it's got like an Atlantis theme, but obviously it's not. The area is not called Atlantis, it's called Aqualantis. There's a big difference there, guys. Know that. Yeah, this ride looks absolutely insane. Like I said, it's a Vekoma shockwave coaster. I think it's the first one that's opened, at least that I know of. I mean, there are a few more being planned in like Asia. There's loads of like Vekoma launch coasters that are being built up. Some have already opened in like China and things like that, and other countries. And there are a few more scheduled to open around the world. And this ride just looks amazing. It's got a lot of theming in it as well. It's got 4 inversions, a vertical loop, a corkscrew, and a batwing, which counts as 2 inversions. And this ride looks absolutely insane. So the next one on the list is Jurassic World Velocicoaster at Universal's Islands of Adventure. And this ride is an Intamin Blitz coaster that opened on the 10th of June at Universal's Islands of Adventure at Universal Orlando Resort in Florida. And the maximum speed is 70 miles an hour, and the highest point is 155 feet tall. And obviously it's themed to the Jurassic World movies, that franchise that started in 2015. And it's got incredible amounts of theming on the ride. It's so immersive. It's got 2 launches as well, and the fastest one, the second one, being 70 miles an hour over that airtime hill. There's a lot of amazing. This ride just delivers an entire package that every coaster enthusiast wants. Airtime, inversions, launches, and immersive theming, and this is what that ride delivers. And this is high up on my bucket list. Hopefully we'll go back to America one day. Hopefully we'll be able to go to Universal. I'll be able to ride this, and when I do, you will see a vlog of Universal on this channel with me riding this ride. And it is just crazy. It's got a load of theming. There's a lot of raptor statues around the ride. And it's just so immersive. It's obviously themed to velociraptors. And the next coaster we have on the list is Movie Park Studios in Movie Park, Germany. That is such a weird name for a roller coaster. The roller coaster itself is called Movie Park Studios. It's in a theme park called Movie Park Germany, in Germany. And this ride is a bit different than some of the other rides on this list, because this ride is it's more of an experience ride. It's themed to a movie studio, and you're going through various different sets of classic movies, classic Hollywood movies such as The Wizard of Oz and King Kong, and other films as well. And it's an Intamin multi-dimension coaster that opened on the 26th of June in Germany. It's an Intamin multi-dimension coaster, so it's like 13, but it's mostly indoors apart from one section that's outdoors, and it's got a few launches. And it has more interactive points in it as well. It's got like a turntable element as well, which is not often found on roller coasters. But like I said, it's more of an experience. It's a family coaster, so it's not going to have any inversions, but it's supposed to be more immersive, and that's what I like about this ride, is the fact that it's immersive. It's taking you through like a movie studio tour, which is not often a theme on roller coasters. In fact, it's like Disney's Hollywood Studios used to be before they started adding rides that are themed to the actual movies themselves. And there's one bit on the ride that's just outdoors, which I just find completely random, but it's really cool how it goes above the entrance to the ride, and it's got some amazing theming around it, and it's really cool. And it's a family coaster, but it's a really immersive family coaster. So yeah, the next one we have on our list is Conda at Walby, Belgium. And this ride, it opened on the 8th of May at Walby, Belgium in the Netherlands. And it is an Intamin mega coaster with a maximum height of 164 feet and a top speed of very fast. And this ride has got some amazing elements on it that has never been seen before on any roller coaster ever built, including an outward banking airtime hill, which kind of has been done before, but this one, it literally, when it banks to the left, and then it actually goes right, meaning this sideways airtime pretty much, and then it follows a non-inverting cobra roll, and that is the non-inverting cobra roll is a world's first pretty much, because it's never been built, like I said, it's never been built on any roller coasters before, and that you get so much airtime on this ride. There's so many G-forces, it goes up to like 4 G-forces, and it just is intense layout, and so much airtime, ejector airtime, because ejector airtime is, in my opinion, is probably better than floater airtime, because ejector airtime, it literally feels like you're flying out your seat. Obviously they don't, because that's the reason restraints exist. But this ride is, Intamin seem to be taking notes from RMC, because they've got a lot of elements on here that are like RMC. And speaking of RMC, the next coaster we have is Jersey Devil coaster at Six Flags Great Adventure. And this ride is an RMC Raptor coaster that opened on the 13th of June at Six Flags Great Adventure in America, specifically in New Jersey, and it is 130 foot tall, and it is themed to the local legend of the Jersey Devil, because it's in New Jersey, and it's actually around that area where the Jersey Devil legend comes from, so it makes sense to build a ride themed to the Jersey Devil. It's an RMC Raptor, and unlike all the other RMC Raptors built, it's like Railblazer, Wonder Woman, Golden Lasso Coaster, Stunt Pilot, you name it, this one has a custom layout, and it looks absolutely insane. It's so amazing that literally Six Flags Magic Mountain is supposed to be building a clone of Jersey Devil, and is scheduled to open next year. That's how good it is. I mean, I've not been on any RMCs, because well, there aren't any RMCs in the UK or in Disney World, and I hope to go on one day. Hopefully, if any theme parks in the UK build any, unless I go to like another theme park abroad that has an RMC. But until then, I haven't been on one. And this ride just looks absolutely insane. So yes, to decide which coaster is the #1 roller coaster for 2021, I would like to ask you which one is your favourite roller coaster that's opened so far, by leaving your answer in the comments below. But for me, it is Jurassic World Velocicoaster at Universal's Islands of Adventure in Orlando, Florida. This ride, out of all the rides that have opened and are going to open this year, this is just crazy. Airtime, it's literally airtime inversions. It's not got the most inversions. I think it's got like 3 inversions, but it's still amazing. It's got a 0G stall, which, like I said, Intamin are taking great notes from RMC by adding 0G stalls, because normally RMC do those until Intamin did them. Launchers are probably some of the best elements I've ever experienced on a roller coaster. Theming is important for an immersive roller coaster, because it makes you feel immersed in the world of, well, specific for this ride, Jurassic World. And I love this ride so much. I've not even been on it or seen it in person yet. But hopefully when we go back to Florida, I'll be able to go on this ride. It is at the top of my bucket list for roller coasters, and it looks amazing. So yes, I want to thank you all very much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, then please make sure to like and subscribe. And like I said, this isn't only an experiment, but if you really like it, I'll make some more. And comment what you'd like to see next time. Bye!